Hello guys, welcome back. FireOnEarth 35 here again, bringing you a new personal talk show. This time we are going to talk about 10 honest tips to new shooters from a new shooter. Before this video, I need to introduce myself again in case there are new viewers to my channel. So English is not my first language, so grammatic and pronunciation mistakes will occur. Second thing is I am a starter. So if you hear or see I stuck, that does not mean I dosed heroin or something like this. I am a starter. Third thing is I am also a legal gun owner. I legally own guns in Canada. I own 6 guns. And I'm also a new shooter. So we can discuss this together. Feel free to comment below. The fourth thing is the most important thing. So I personally, regardless in real life or online, I never ever political right. So my opinions might be super offensive to you. If you mind, please close this video right now. So now let's begin. 10 honest advices to new shooters from a new shooter. Advice number 1. Never ever reload your ammo. This will sound offensive to many people, but here are my, I think, supportive reasons. First of all, 99% reasons to reload your ammo is to save money, which is not a reason to new shooters. Because reloading devices are expensive, especially for those advanced devices. I've seen a video which showed an advanced device. You just basically put the materials on each plate, then you just do then the machine automatically reloads your ammo. These devices are extremely expensive. And new shooters, they do not save money in any circumstances by purchasing these devices. Reason number 2, check your owner's manual for all your commercial guns. It must say that as soon as you use reload ammo, your warranty instantly terminates. The third reason is the most important one. Reloading your own ammo is an extremely precise work. If you are not familiar or if you are not 100% sure of what you are doing, severe consequences may occur. Check any YouTube videos. YouTube search gun explosion. Check what if you failed to reload your ammo, you failed to put the correct gunpowder inside the case. Check how horrible the consequences are by yourself. So here is the advice number 1. Do not reload, never ever reload your ammo. Advice number 2. Try to avoid using military surplus rounds either. So here's the reason. 2 reasons. First of all, military surplus rounds are usually sealed in a case, in a steel case, like a food tin. So, and these cases are usually rusty. There is a slight chance of injury by opening it, and nobody wants to see you get injured. On top of that, military surplus rounds are corrosive, which means you have to clean your gun super carefully after each use. If you are not 100% sure or not 100% familiar about how to clean your guns, using military surplus rounds will destroy your guns, which means you will lose more money. This is number 2. Do not use military surplus rounds either. Advice number 3. Buy correct amount of good quality commercial rounds before you go to range shooting practice. So I'm not talking about for home defense. What I'm talking about is I do not encourage you to storage your ammo inside your house/apartment. So here's the thing. Moisture, rusty, and your kids' access are the risks. Some of the risks of storing your ammo inside your house. So buy enough amount. So let's say, I'm going to shoot for an hour. I buy, let's say, 200 rounds, and I go shoot, and I shoot them all, then I go home. So I do not encourage you to store your ammo if you are only for gun range shooting practice. So number 4, sufficient protection, especially for indoor shootings. Shooting a gun is extremely noisy. It is too noisy for your ears to bear. So every time, no matter myself or my friends, as long as we go to an indoor shooting range, we always bring earplugs and use ear muffs, two layers of ear protection. And for eye protection, these glasses are not sufficient because gunpowders or these dusts may infiltrate into your eyes from here. So go to Canadian Tire, go to anywhere, any supermarket, buy a good safety goggles. It only costs you about 7 to 10 Canadian dollars. If you are able to afford your ammo and your gun, you are able to afford these protection. Very, very important. So eye protection, fully sealed your eyes, and ear protection. Advice number 5, make sure you are with your concentration while shooting. So do not drink any alcohol, do not smoke any weed before you go shooting. And also make sure that your mind is clear. Make sure you are able to concentrate what you are doing. So if you are not, please do not go to the shooting range until your mind is clear again, because again, severe consequence may occur if you are if your mind is not clear. Number 6, correct shooting position. I committed this mistake once. So my first time shooting an SKS, I leaned back. So instead of doing this, I did this. I leaned back. So the consequence was my left shoulder. There were quite a few red dots after I shot the SKS. So the correct rifle shooting position is your posture should be forward, and your stock should fully touch your shoulder, and grasp the gun tightly, and you can shoot. For pistols, especially revolvers, your thumb position should be correct as well, especially for revolvers. If your thumb is right behind the cylinder or somewhere near the cylinder, your thumb might be blown away. So make sure you ask about the correct shooting positions before you shoot. Ask this to the gun range officers. They will provide you professional advices. This is number 7. So here is the small advice. All indoor ranges I have been to, they are at the table, on the ground, there are lines, yellow lines or red lines. So although their rules do not mention this, you should stand inside those lines. I made this mistake as well, and the gun range officer warned me. So now I warn you. There are lines at the shooting table. Actually, I do not know what that's called. So when you go to the shooting range, when you prepare your gun, you put your guns on the table downrange. Check the ground. There are lines, either yellow or red. Please stand inside those lines. And number 8, while shooting, no distraction, no interruption or distraction whatsoever. What I mean is, when you shoot, you don't talk, you don't communicate with your friends or families. Make sure while shooting, you only shoot. Do not do anything else. If you hear ceasefire, you do your ceasefire procedure and put your guns on the table. If you want to talk, want to communicate, make sure that you are not with guns. So the guns should be on the table. Then you talk. If your guns have problems, you put it on the table, unload it, check it, then go outside. Put the guns on the table, then go to the receptionist to ask gun range officer to solve your problem. And rule number 9, after shooting, make sure you wash your face and hands carefully. This is the tip from my firearm safety course professors. They are professionals. They directly advised us this. Make sure you washed your hands carefully and your face as well before you drink, eat, or smoke, because otherwise you may intake lead, which is not a healthy element to you. Number 10, make sure that after shooting, you clean/maintain/lube your guns according to your manual. James Yeager, James Yeager, search his channel online. He especially made a video of Glock maintenance, because he said that the first reason of Glock sending back to factory to repair is over lubrication, because the users do not read the manual carefully. And then James Yeager demonstrated how to correctly clean your Glock. Basically, he demonstrated how the owner's manual indicates. So make sure that you clean your guns according to your owner's manual. Owner's manual are written with lawyers and professionals. They must take the responsibility. So these are my 10 honest advices to new shooters, and I'm also a new shooter. Let me review this really quick. Number 1, never ever reload your ammo. Number 2, do not use military surplus rounds either. Number 3, buy a correct amount of good quality famous commercial rounds if you are only for gun range shooting practice. Number 4, sufficient protection, both eyes and ears. Number 5, make sure that your mind is clear and you are able to concentrate what you are doing. Number 6, correct shooting positions, rifles, pistols, and revolvers. Number 7, make sure that you stand in the line in the shooting range, indoor shooting range actually. Number 8, no distraction, no interruption, no communicate while you are shooting. And once you experience a problem, make sure you clear your guns and put the guns on the table. Then you ask the gun range officers to solve your problem. Number 9, after shooting, make sure you wash your face and hands carefully. Number 10, clean your guns, maintain/lube your guns according to your owner's manual. These are my 10 advices. Do you agree? If not, or if you have anything else you want to mention, feel free to leave the comments below. And the next video, I am going to talk about gun control. Gun control, because within this week or the last, Eastern Canada, Nova Scotia experienced a horrible tragedy. 16 beings, 17 lives, because there was a pregnant, died to a murderer. And I'm going to talk about gun control. Be expected. Bye-bye.